Good morning all of you. Let us start analysis of 2015 Bull Mock Cat 32. We'll cover Quant and ARDI sections. So let us start. Question number 77. Any problem in this question? Yes guys. Any problem in this question? I hope I am audible. Yes, all of you. Okay, moving to next question. That was a medium level question. Yeah, any problem in this question? Question number 79. Yes, guys. Any problem in 79th question? Yes. Rabbani, Anurag, Akshay and Srujan. Question number 79. If you have any problem in any question and you want me to explain that question, please write explain in the chat box. Should I skip this question as well? Okay, moving to next question. Question number 80th, a question based on base system. Okay, let us see, Anurag. A number n, when expressed in base 7, has 3 digits. When expressed in base 9, the digits are reversed. Then what will be the middle digit of n? So, let us assume that my number is ABC in base 7. When we are converting this number in base 9, my number becomes CBA. We want to calculate the value of B. That is a question. So, now what is a conversion? We can solve any equation in decimal system. So, I'm converting both sides in decimal system. I think you know this. What will we do? We will multiply this number, every digit, by successive powers of 7. So it becomes 49A plus 7B plus C. Similarly, you will multiply this. It becomes 81C plus 9B plus A. If you solve it, see, this is 49A, this is A. So it becomes 48A is equal to 2B plus 80C. Are you getting me, Anurag? So it becomes 24A is equal to B plus 40C. So B will be 24A minus 40C, which becomes, if we take 8 out, it becomes this way. Is it okay? Now, from here we can say that B is a multiple of 8. But see, we are talking about a number which is in base 7 and in base 9. So, whenever you have a number in base 7, the maximum digit we can use is 6. So, if B is a multiple of 8 as well as B can at most be 6, we can say that B can be 0 only. That is the only possibility. If B is 0, then 3A minus 5C, that will be 0. And A by C will be 5 by 3 only. So A will be 5, C will be 3 and B will be 0. Is it okay, Anurag? Clear? The main catch was here. Of course, you know conversion. You know how to convert any number in decimal. And you got the value of B, that was a multiple of 8. But B cannot be any multiple of 8 except 0. Because if you take B as 8, that will not be a valid case. Because we are talking about a number which is in base 7 and base 9. So if we combine both these things, we can say that ABC, the maximum value of these digits can be 6. We cannot use any digit more than 6. Clear? So let us move further. Question number 84, very, very easy question if you know the meaning of NPR. Any problem in this? That was a combined thing. That was 7 minus x, px minus 3. Please write explain if you have any problem in this. See, 1, 2, 3 is common to everything. Okay, very good. Okay, student, let us move. 88. Any problem in this? Yes, guys. Any problem in question number 88? I'm still waiting for your response. I think Anurag, you are typing something. Any problem in 88th question? Okay, it says how many 6-letter words can be formed from the letters of the word Hindustan so that the words containing exactly 2 vowels and 4 consonants. First of all, in Hindustan, how many letters? H, I, N, then we have 2 N's, D, U, S, T, A. Now, how many vowels are here? They are A. There are 3 vowels. So, we are left with how many consonants? They are 6, and out of these 6, 2 are identical. Now, we want to take a word which contains exactly 2 vowels and 4 consonants. Okay, first of all, we want to choose 2 vowels. If we take 2 vowels, we have 3 vowels. The selection can be made in 3C2 ways. We are not arranging, first of all, we are selecting them. So, in 3C2 ways, we can select vowels. Now, there will be 2 cases. Out of 4 consonants, say 2 are identical. I mean this way. And I'll take another case where all 4 are different. So, if we talk about this case, if 2 are identical, of course, they can be N. So, N is used. So, how many consonants we are left with? 1, 2, 3, 4. So, out of these 4, we want to select 2 corresponding to this. 4C2. Now, coming to this, how many distinct consonants we have? They are 5. We want to select 4 out of them. That was a case of selection only. Now, we want to make 6-letter words. So, now the arrangement time. We have 2 vowels and 4 consonants in first case where 2 consonants are same. So, we can say that can be arranged in 6 factorial divided by 2 factorial, because whenever we have a repetition case, we will divide the whole thing, the whole arrangement by 2 factorial because n is coming twice. Now coming to this, we have 6 different letters, that's why it will be 6 factorial. So that will be the answer in this case. Is it okay? Clear? Is it okay? So my final answer will be, let me write once again, it will be 3C2 into 4C2 into 6 factorial divided by 2 factorial plus 3C2 into 5C4 into 6 factorial. That will be the complete answer. You can solve it, you'll get the answer. So let us move. Yeah, question number 92nd. Any problem? Yes, guys, any problem in this question? That is a question based on formula thing. How can you calculate compound interest? We have compound amount formula. It says P. Anurag, I don't have any trick for this. I have to go by formula only if you are not comfortable in calculation. If you can, if you try by taking options, it will be cumbersome, I think. Any problem in this, guys? Okay, let us move. Yeah, question number 93rd. Easy, medium level. Many students have left this question, but it was an easy question. Commission means discount here. I mean, commission and discount, they are always calculated on MRP, mark price. Okay guys, any problem in this 93rd? Okay. Okay guys. Question number 95th. Yes, any problem in this question? A question based on remainders. You could go by cyclicity here. Okay. I'm waiting for more responses. Please be quick in typing. Please. Okay. Okay, let us move then. 98. Yeah, that was a question of visualization. Yes, Rashmita, let us see. A square of side 1 foot is rotated about one of its diagonal. It means, say this is the square and it is rotated about this diagonal. And the side length is 1, so the diagonal length will be √2. So if you are rotating them, you will get two cones. One is this way. They are meeting at the diagonal. That was a question of visualization. Can you visualize that, Rashmita? So I'm taking, obviously these two cones will be identical. I'm taking the upper cone and we want to calculate the volume here. What is the volume of a cone? That is 1 by 3 pi r square h. Since we are talking about two cones, I'm multiplying this by 2. So it will be 2 into 1 by 3 pi. Now, what is r here? As you can see, the complete base is diagonal and the length of the diagonal is √2. That's why its radius will be √2 by 2. And what will be the height here? Obviously in a square, both the diagonals are of same length. So height will be half of the diagonal. So it will be √2 by 2 only. That is the answer in this case. That was an easy question. If you can visualize it, obviously you could apply that formula. Is it okay? See, geometry is not always difficult. Okay. Okay, Rashmita, got it? Okay, let's move now. 94th. I don't have any shortcut for this because normally in case of maxima, minima or increasing, decreasing, we use derivatives, but that is a huge expression, so it's better if you go by putting values. Yeah, question number 94. Any problem? Okay, I'll go by options. First says this is maximum at x is equal to 2, x is equal to 3, x greater than equal to 16, and this is always increasing. That was 2 raised to power x, 3 raised to power x. So we will go by value putting. First of all, I'm putting value for x is equal to 2. If we take x is equal to 2, it will be 2 raised to power 1 by 4 plus square root of 0 plus 3 minus 2, which comes out to be 1, into 3 square, which is 9. So it will give you value 2 raised to power 1 by 4 plus 3. Now obviously we can say that whenever you have x raised to power a type of thing, I mean where a is constant, suppose we talk about x cube, x will increase, the value will increase. See, here we have x raised to power 1 by 4. Since nothing is mentioned, we'll consider only the positive sign. So whenever the base will increase, the total value will increase. Is it okay? Clear? Similarly, you have 2 raised to power x. So whenever power will increase, since the base is constant, the value will increase. Is it okay? Clear? Similarly for 3 raised to power x. So simply, if you are not comfortable in doing these kind of questions, you can go by value putting. Say in the domain it is mentioned that x cannot be equal to 3. We can take x is equal to 4. For x is equal to 2, we are getting this value. If we take x is equal to 4, we will get 4 raised to power 1 by 4, which is nothing but 2 raised to power 1 by 2. Now you can compare them. Plus, this is 2 minus 4, which is minus 2, 2 raised to power 4, which is 16, so it will be 32. Plus, again you are putting 4 here, so you are getting 81. So you can compare that every time this expression is increasing and this expression is also increasing. So we can say that this function is increasing. Go by value putting only. I'm not going to use any derivative funda here. Is it okay? Clear? Okay, let's move. See, whenever you have a huge question on algebra, 99% probability is it will be very easy. So don't skip these kind of questions. They are very easy actually. Okay, let us move. 82nd question, that was something big. I mean, formulas, calculations, that was difficult. Yeah, any problem in this question, guys? Yes, guys, I'm waiting for your response. Okay, Rashmita, let us see. It says that an equilateral triangle is inscribed in a circle of radius 7 centimeter. The largest possible square is inscribed in an equilateral triangle. And the story goes, what is asked? What is the ratio of sum of the perimeters of both the triangles to the sum of perimeters of both the squares? Since the ratio is asked, so whatever be the side length, whatever be the radius, initial radius, answer will always be constant since the ratio is asked. So what is this figure? It says we have a big circle. Inside this circle we have a radius, triangle. Inside this triangle we have a square, then again a circle, then again a triangle, then again a square. Okay, so I'm starting. First of all, I'm taking the innermost figure, that is a square made in a triangle, in an equilateral triangle. So obviously you can see that in an equilateral triangle all the angles are of 60 degree. So that is 60 degree. Obviously that is 90 because we have drawn a square inside. So the remaining angle will be 30 degree. No need to take the radius to be 7 because ratio is asked. Now we know that in a 30, 60, 90 triangle, what is the side ratio? That is 1:√3:2. Are you getting me, guys? 1 is to root 3 is to 2. So I'm considering that in front of 30 this is say 1 and 60 will be root 3 and this will be 2. So the square length is root 3. So this length will be root 3 because all the sides are equal and this will be 1. So if we taking this square side to be root 3, the triangle side will be 2 plus root 3. Are you getting me? That was the main thing. That is a short trick you should remember always, because in previous CAT questions we had many questions based on this trick. Is it okay? We always use 30, 60, 90 triangle to get the length. Is it okay, guys? Should I move further? Rashmita, that was your problem. You got that? Yes, Rashmita. Okay. Let us see once again. And guys, please cooperate. See, I'm taking the innermost figure. That is a triangle. And inside the triangle, we have a square. And the triangle was equilateral. If this is equilateral, this angle will be 60 degree. This angle will be 30 degree. And this angle will be 90 degree. Since the ratio is asked, that's why no need to take the radius to be 7, because whenever ratio or percentage is asked, we can take initial data as anything. So as we know that in a 30, 60, 90 triangle, what is the ratio of the sides? This is 1 is to root 3 is to 2. That's why I am taking in front of 60 this length to be 3, that is the square side. So it will be 1. So this will be root 3, that was a square side, all the sides are equal, this will be 1. You got that, Rashmita? That was clumsy, obviously. You got that? Yes. So that was the trick we can use in solving this sum. Otherwise, sum was very, very easy. Now, we have solved that we are taking the square side to be root 3 and triangle side to be 2 plus root 3. And this triangle is inscribed in a circle. Then obviously circle is the circumcircle of the triangle. What is circumradius formula? Circumradius formula is side upon root 3. That is circumradius of any circle. So if we want to calculate circumradius for this, it will be side upon root 3. So radius of the circle will be 2 plus root 3 upon root 3. Is it okay? Now you can go further by taking more figures. Is it okay, Rashmita? That was your problem and remaining. Guys, Milan, Rabbani, Anurag and Shujan. Because the main problem was finding triangle side by taking square side. Clear? Should I move further? Guys, I'm waiting for your response. Okay, let us move. Question number 70th. A big question, calculation. See, Anurag, you are talking about a short trick. Let me try something. Obviously, because you know the LCM funda, which we will use here. We will take the least common multiple of all these things, that comes out to be 2520. Okay. And the difference here is 5. That's why both the numbers are of this kind. Is it okay? Clear? And since both the numbers are of this kind, the smallest one and we want to find the average of all 6-digit natural numbers. So how can we find the average? Let me see. See, obviously any number in this kind of series will be of this type. 2520 into something, into some quotient, minus 5. I think that is okay with you. That is a basic thing we use in least common multiple. So whenever you are putting values of k, you will get a series of all these kind of numbers. and we want to find the average of all such numbers. So what is average formula? That is sum of numbers divided by number of numbers. Simply, can you say this will be an AP only? If this is an AP, what will be the average of an AP? Whatever be the number of terms, it can be odd number of terms, it can be even number of terms. So whatever be number of terms, we can say that the average will be the average of the last and the first term. For example, if we talk about, say, any AP, let it be 2, 5, 8. So what is the average here? That is 2 plus 8 by 2, which comes out to be 5. Suppose we are taking one more term, say 11. Now what is the average? That is 2 plus 11 by 2. Is it okay? That trick we can use here. So we can take the biggest number of this kind and the smallest number of this kind. The average will be sum of these two observations divided by 2. Is it okay, Anurag? Clear? We could do one more thing here. See, of course, both these numbers, the biggest one and the smallest one in this AP, will be of this type. So according to me, average will be this. So if you solve it, you will get this way. That will be the average. So we can go by options now. We will divide every option by 1, 2, 6, 0, 12, 60. If we are getting a remainder of -5, that will be the answer in this case. Is it okay, Anurag? That is the shortest trick we can use here. But you must know how to calculate average. No need to calculate the whole series or the numbers. Simply, we will check options. We will divide every option by 1260. If we are getting a remainder of -5, that will be the answer. Clear? Okay, let's move. Okay, question number 67. That was a conceptual question. Yeah, any problem in this? You read the question, let me. Yes, Rujan. It says in a mathematical system, it means we are talking about a base system. Two or more numbers are defined to be argument if they give same non-negative remainder when divided by n, where n is any integer greater than 1. What is the meaning of this line first of all? For example, if I take n to be, say, 7. Say I'm defining for this word argument, say this sign. Whenever I'm writing this, it means both these numbers are argument to each other. So, say I'm taking 21. What is the remainder when 21 is divided by 7? The remainder is 0. What is the remainder when 28 is divided by 7? Remainder is 0 once again. So, these two numbers are argument to each other in base 7. That is the meaning of this line. Clear? So, if 69, 90 and 125 are argument in one such system, then in that system 81 is argument to what? And there were no options. So that was a conceptual question. Here we don't know the value of n, but we are getting a same remainder, say r. So when you are dividing this 69 or 90 or 125 by some n, always you are getting a remainder of r. Quotient, they can be different. Clear? So we can say that 69 can be written as nq plus r. 90 can be written as nm plus r. And 125, that can be written as, let me use another symbol here, x, nx plus r. We want to calculate this value of n. So no need to calculate this r. So we want to eliminate this r. If we want to eliminate this r, I'm taking first two equation, I'm subtracting them. If we subtract them, we will get 21 is equal to n into m plus q. Similarly, if you subtract any remaining 2, you will get 35 is equal to n x minus m. Are you getting me, guys? Now, we want to calculate value of n. Obviously, 21 can be written as n into something. So, n will divide 21, n will divide 35 as well. So, the number which is dividing 21 and 35 both, n can be 7. So, we got the value of n as 7. Now, we can divide 81 by 7 and we can get the remainder. So, remainder will be 4. Clear? Srujan and Rashmita. Is it okay? Okay, let us move. Question number 53rd, calculative. Simple question on percentage. A little bit calculation, but you have calculators with you now. So, that was not a problem, not an issue. Yes, guys, any problem in this? See, guys, in this paper, Quant section and ARDI sections, they both were average. Only one set, I think, of AR that was difficult. Otherwise, AR was pretty easy. Okay, guys, I'm moving. Simple calculation. That was a difficult set. You have to make cases. You have to jot down all the options, all the directions. We have to make a table here because we have 4 variables: the names, surnames, the thing they have forgot, and the activity they are participating in. Yes, guys, that was a difficult set. It's better you avoid these kind of sets. Avoidable. Rapani and Anurag. See, Rashmita as well. Very time consuming it was. You have to write down a table like this. Some names are given. See. Yes, it's good, Anurag, if you have skipped that set, because it will eat your 20 to 25 minutes. See, some names were given, and the names were some Anton, then we have Bess, then we have Erica, then we have Dean, then we have some Laurel. Their surnames are given. They forgot something and they are participating in some activity. The very first direction, it says, Anton isn't the one who forgot to bring earmuffs, who isn't surnamed Nguyen. I'm not very comfortable in pronouncing these names, so I'm writing Ngu only, Yen only. Okay, so we can say that with Anton, you cannot use earmuffs, and earmuffs cannot be used with Yen. Okay, first direction means this. We have to write all the directions here. Now the second thing, Anurag, you want to say something? Okay, Erica and the one named Pierce both went downhill skiing. Erica, she is not Pierce, and she went to downhill skiing. But that was not the only activity they did. That was the only activity they did together. It means Erica and Pierce, the only common thing between them is downhill skiing. Now the next, Bess, Laurel, and the one who forgot to bring mittens were the only 3 to take part in one of the activities. It means there is only one activity common to them. Bess, Laurel, and one who forgot to bring mittens. It means with Bess you cannot use mitten, and with Laurel you cannot use mitten. Now the next thing, Dean and the ones who forgot to bring earmuffs. With Dean you cannot use earmuffs. And a scarf were the only 3 who went ice skating. It means with a scarf you will use ice skating, and Dean ice skating. And the one who forgot to bring earmuff. So with earmuffs, you will use ice skating. Then we have the only two which didn't go cross country skiing are Miss Yen and the one named Richter. It means there is one more surname, that is Richter. The 5 friends are Laurel, the one named Olivera. It means with Laurel you cannot use Olivera. The one who forgot to bring the balaclava. It means with Laurel you cannot use balaclava. And the scarf, you cannot use scarf here. And the one who went ice skating, snowboarding and snowshoeing. It means with there is one person who is participating in these 3 activities. The one who forgot to bring earmuffs isn't named Mishler or Pierce. So with the earmuffs, you cannot use Mishler or Pierce surname. Bess didn't go snowboarding. The one who forgot to bring boots isn't the one named Mishler. With Mishler, you cannot use earmuffs by the 3rd last statement, and with Mishler, you cannot use boots. So we have to make cases here. We can try with this thing. Let us start from here. With Laurel, we cannot use balaclava, mittens and scarf. So with the Laurel, we can use either boots or earmuffs. Only these 2 things are left here. So we can start with earmuffs. That was a wrong option. We have to make cases here. Is it okay? Clear? Because there were 5 things they forgot. They were boots, earmuffs, balaclava, mittens and scarf. With Laurel, we cannot use 3, so we are left with these 2 things. Either boots or earmuffs. Guys, is it okay? Clear? You have to make cases only. No short tricks to solve these kind of questions. So it's better if you avoid these things. Yes, definitely, Anurag. Okay, let's move further. That was the last thing. Because the paper was easy. See, I have observed one thing. I think you guys are not comfortable in base system. Important topic. Yeah, any problem in this? If you want to ask anything in this, because we have time with us. See, we know that whenever you have a number in decimal and you want to go to any other base, you will successively divide. But from other base to decimal, you will successively multiply. Yeah, that was the basic knowledge we normally use in base system. And one thing more, if you have say base n, in base n how many digits are allowed? They are 0, 1, 2, so on up to n minus 1. For example, in base 10 we normally use 0, 1, 2, so on up to 9. Yes, still you want to ask anything in base system. You must know addition and subtraction in any other base. That is mandatory. Addition and subtraction. How to add and subtract in any other base except decimal. Yes guys, I think you all are comfortable in all these things. Still you want to ask anything in base system? Because there were 2 questions Yes, guys. Okay, Srujan. Okay, let me ask you something. Let us say we are talking about basics and we are adding in basics. I'm writing randomly some numbers, say 2, 3, 5, 5, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, because I'm using, we can use digits up to 5 in basics. So if any number contains 6 or more than 6 digit in basics, that is invalid number. Say we want to add these numbers in basics. How can we add that? Srujan, it's for you. See, we will add these. What is 5 plus 2 plus 3? That is 10. In 10, how many 6's are here? How many? See, we are taking base 6. So how many 6 are here in base 10? Can you say there is only one 6? So that is carried forward and the remainder is written here. Is it okay? Srujan? Clear? See, the total we are getting 5 plus 2 plus 3 is 10. Out of 10, how many 6 can we do? How many 6 we can take? They are 1. That 1 is carried forward and this remainder is written here. Now coming to this. Now what is the addition of this? That is again 11 with the carry. Out of 11, how many 6 can we take? There is only one 6 and the remainder will be 5. We will always write the remainder. And now what is the addition here? That is 12. Out of 12, how many 6 can we take? There are 2. 0 is the remainder. So that will be the addition in base 6. Is it okay, Srujan? Are you getting me? Srujan, yes. So let us take the similar sum in base 7. Say we want to add in base 7. Again, you will take the total. We are getting a total of 10 here. Out of this 10, 1 is carried forward. 3 is the remainder. Because 10 can be written as 7 plus 3. Now what is the total here? That is 11. Out of 11, 7 can be carried forward. So remainder is 4. Now coming to this sum. What is the total here? That is 12. Out of 12, how many 7 we can take? Only 1. So it will be 1543. Not Srujan, this is not 1243. Rather it will be 1543. Yes, yes. Correctly. Absolutely. Okay, that was addition. Now coming to subtraction part because that is important. Let us take base 16. Normally we get questions in base 2, base 16 and decimal. Normally we get questions in these bases. So this is E210 and we want to subtract this in base 16. How can we do that? Yes. Now let us see. Instead of this E, I will write what? You tell me. In base 16, we can use digits up to 9, but more than 9, we will use alphabetical equivalent. So what do you mean by E here? That is 14. Anurag, this is not 15, this is 14. Clear? Yes. So instead of this E, I will write 14 here. Now coming to subtraction part. From 0, obviously 8 cannot be subtracted. So I'll take a carry. If I take a carry from the previous place, it will become 0 here. And we are taking 1 carry. And this carry will become 16 here. See, whenever base is moving from right to left, it will become a carry. But if you are taking a carry from left to right, it will become base. Clear? So from 16 we can subtract 8. Now we'll get 8. Now from this 0, we cannot subtract 9. So I'll take a carry from the previous place. So 1 is left here and we are getting 16. Out of 16, we are subtracting 9. We are left with 7. So from this one now, we cannot subtract 9. So I'll take a carry from the previous place. It will become 1 plus 16 now. Are you getting me, Sujan? So I'll get a 8. 17, from 17 you are subtracting 9. We are getting 8. And for 13 we will write D. So that will be the answer in this case. Clear, guys? Yeah, still any problem in addition and subtraction in any other base? Okay, Anurag, let us take one more example on subtraction only, I think, because addition was very easy. So now let us take base 9. Can you suggest any base in which you are not comfortable to calculate? So let us say base 9. Okay, in base 9, suppose we have 0, 1, 2, 3, 8, and we are subtracting 7, 8, 6, 5. So let us start. From 0 we cannot subtract 5, so I'm taking a base, I'm taking a carry. From 1 you are borrowing a carry to the right hand side, so you are left with 0 here. And this carry will become a base, which was 9. From 9 to 5, if you are subtracting, it will give you 4. Now coming to second place, tens place. From this 0, you cannot subtract 6. Let us wait, Anurag, let me explain. Okay, you will take a carry from the left hand side. It will become a 9. So 9 minus 6 is 3. From 1, you cannot subtract 8. So we will take a carry. This carry will become a 9 here. So 9 plus 1, which comes out to be 10. 10 minus 8 is 2 here. So you are getting 2. Now, from 2, you cannot subtract 7. So I'm taking a carry from left hand side once again. It will become 9. So it becomes 2 plus 9, which is 11. From 11, you are subtracting 7, which comes out to be 4. And this is 7. That is a complete subtraction. Yeah, still any problem? Srujan, Anurag, and rest of the guys. So please brush up your this concept of base system. You must know addition, subtraction, and the conversion, both ways, decimal to any other base and any other base to decimal. Okay guys, that's it for today. See you next time with other analysis. Thank you so much. Best of luck for your preparation. Because cat is very near now. Okay, I forgot guys. Happy Children's Day. Anurag, it's better you write more and more exams, more and more papers. You try to write at least 4 papers in a week, and the analysis is the most important part. Because only 2 weeks are left approximately. So it's better you write more and more exams. You try to write at least 4 papers. I know it's a huge number, but please do manage because you have only 2 weeks left. Okay guys, thank you so much.